certifiably, undeniably stupid. This week's episode is brought to you by Jayson's stupidity, because he forgot to read which file he was actually saving and erased half the podcast. So enjoy a collection of ramblings with Rheal, Sylvan, Christian, and Matt. God, I'm an idiot.
I'm eating a candy bar.
Did you turn it back on?
I did, because
fuck
it.
yeah.
We're getting part 2 where we stare at drugstores. You guys fucking missed Matt's. I'm sorry I didn't turn it on, because Matt's was a fucking...
Well, Matt was doing a reenactment.
I was doing a reenactment.
Matt was in a continuous loop of getting up from his bed and just going to the bathroom.
I'm stress eating right now.
Yeah. Matt's stressing.
PTSD, man.
Fuck,
Wait,
dude, it is PTSD. Like, fuck.
Does that have peanuts in it?
No,
Does that have PTSD in it?
He hasn't smoked weed.
This one has AIDS in it.
Have you smoked weed since?
No.
Wow, yeah, so that fucked you.
Well, yeah, after
Dude, it
something
was
like
50 milligrams of indica. It would fuck up anyone.
I don't know any about this stuff. The first time I ever got high, it was at Cody's house.
Mm-hmm.
And Lyndon had brought over a joint. And I was so fucking drunk, I was like, fuck it, I'd never done it before. And he's like, here, man, try it. And I just smoked his whole joint, like, in like two or three things. He's like, what the fuck,
Holy
man?
shit, dude.
I'm like, alright. And we go back down to Cody's basement and start playing, like, drinking games and shit. And all of a sudden, I just cannot stop laughing. I laughed straight for 30 minutes to the point where my abs were hurting, and I couldn't stop. I could not fucking stop for the life of me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, I
That's
was high
awesome.
for almost 2 more days after.
Oh my God.
I felt like I was high.
Matt's
That's how
still
bad it
high
was.
right
The thing is, I
now.
went and puked, and then
No, like,
passed
when I
out.
think about it, I'm like, oh my god.
Matt's still living another world.
And I'm like, is this real? Is this real life right now?
No, Matt traveled dimensions. He fucking skipped.
And then
some
I
things.
went home and I was like, man, I'm not feeling good. Like when I actually drove home, like not the next day, the day, like it was a trip. I finished the weekend, right? And then when I was driving, I'm like, man, I don't know what it is. I just wasn't feeling good.
Okay,
I got
wait.
home.
While driving, did you feel normal at all, or was it still
Like
off?
I was driving back from Regina to Saskatoon.
Yeah, but did you feel off while driving?
Yeah, a little bit off.
Fuck,
But
dude.
for the most part, it felt good if I
Holy
was just concentrating on something, like if
shit.
I had something going, like playing music or something.
Okay.
So that would distract me from, because I was anxious. And when you have anxiety, it kind of actually has the kind of similar symptoms, like when you're having a bad trip. Like when you're anxious, you start questioning things. You're like, oh, okay, am
Or
I
like
really
replaying-
alive?
yeah,
Am I,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, like that. It's the same kind of things, right? Because I had an anxiety attack. That's what happened. That's why I freaked out so bad.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, I know. That's exactly. I've had an anxiety attack after.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, so like I know how it feels, so it's fucking spot on. You're like, what the fuck? Like, is this real
Does
life?
it depend on
Whoa.
the type of weed you said?
Well, no, I just had a bad experience, and it was like the one that melts you in the couch, and I didn't
The
like
body
it because
high.
I
Okay,
could
well,
feel
what's
it.
the shit that people take when they just
Sativa.
want to...
Yeah, that's a halfy laugh one.
So you must have done sativa.
But I just don't want to do
I'm
it
assuming.
anymore, because what's the point of fucking up with
Do
it?
they tell
right?
you this when you go to the cannabis places? Like,
Yes.
yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
okay,
like-
so what if I tell them, okay, just chilling, drinking beer, and watching a movie tonight? And
I would
just
never
smoking
use the
weed?
word
Wait.
chilling, because if you're gonna say chilling, they're gonna think indica.
Yeah, they'll give you the body high
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Where it's like, do you want to be watching the movie and it's like funner and happier and like
Yeah,
holy
that.
shit. Yeah.
You
So
see,
that'd
you
be-
want to have a good time, you want to giggle, then they'll give you sativa.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
like, you're gonna have a vision quest.
Sativa makes you
No.
feel like you're
Sativa's
just...
more like I need to sit on the couch for the next like 3 hours.
No, indica is.
Damn it.
Yeah,
See, I don't even
sativa
know.
is like you want to go get drunk with your buddies. You can do sativa and you can
Oh,
still
okay.
go out.
The thing
and
is,
be
if
fine.
I'm by myself, I don't want to have a bunch of energy because it's like, oh, I want to go do something, but I
No.
can't because I'm by myself.
No, but then you get the other one and it's like
Yeah,
you're watching the
indica's the
movie.
nuts.
Like that's the thing is I wanted the same as you. I wanted to watch my favorite movie and have an even better time and laugh even harder. And everyone's like, "Oh, do the body high stuff." And then you're watching the movie and you just want to go to bed pretty much. So that
Anyway,
fucked it up.
Yeah.
So you want
So-
the energy stuff.
So then I was watching Joe Rogan. Like when I finally got home to Saskatoon, I was watching Joe Rogan, and this didn't help either, because they're talking about edibles, and this one guy's like, "Yeah, my buddy lost his mind on edibles." I'm like, "Oh fuck, man!
Here we go
And I'm like,
again.
Here we go!" And he's like, "Yeah, because like I guess like," and I did research after like
Matt did
some
research.
some cannabis or weed can. There's a strain in the weed that if you have like a
Building your tower.
what the fuck's it called there? The
Chemical
gene, the
reaction.
schizophrenia gene, it can actually trigger it and then cause
Yeah,
it
if you're
enhance it quicker.
susceptible. If you're
Yeah,
susceptible.
But then Then I'm like, and I'm thinking like, dude, do I have schizophrenia now? Because I'm freaking out. Like, but I was just anxious, right? But I was like, fuck me. And then all of a sudden, you come to your senses, like, oh fuck, man, I would have been already been fucking loopy because I've already done it so many times. It doesn't matter, right? Like it's fine. I'm in the clear now, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hey, Rheal. Since we live
Not
next
gonna
to each other,
but
we should smoke weed and you should teach me about video games.
anyway,
All the.
I want to hear your sister's
Oh,
story.
Do I know anything about
sounds-
video games?
So what is the
You
term
know more
called?
than I do.
The K-hole. Like
K-hole.
if you're doing.
So it's like
it's
I don't know,
K-hole.
man.
okay.
My high right
So-
now, I just see a lot of shit over there.
Well, you'd assume so, but
So
yes.
But
what happens in a K-hole? for everyone
you
listening?
get stuck in an action
Could
or
you
in a
touch my
thought
K-hole?
process, or like you might just be physically stuck.
You just
Yeah.
get Tourette's.
It could be like a form of Tourette's, but a lot of people get like a physical, like get stuck like where like you won't be able to move, not because of like
Oh my god.
like your body just won't move, your muscles get tight. But her K-hole experience was she got stuck in emotion because she went outside because she was high at the Odeon because her ex-boyfriend was DJing.
Okay.
And so she was just like, her and her friend went outside because it was really hot. And she was like, I just need to sit down. There's a bench outside. Like, let's just go there. And so she sits down, and her friend is like, I'm just going to make a phone call. I'll be right back. And she's like, cool. And then she gets stuck in this motion. She's just doing finger guns and saying cool. And then this random, like, immigrant with, like, a very thick accent, like, after, like, a solid 45 seconds of her just being stuck was like, please stop, you're like freaking me out. And she was like, let me just holster these puppies.
That's
And then proceeded to just like sink really low and then didn't move for like 25 minutes.
That is so fucking incredible. How do you have the presence of mind to
I don't
make
know.
such an incredible
Like,
joke?
like
so
everyone at their house, because like there was
How
she
do
had a whole
you
bunch
get
of
it? Is it like a
I have
powder?
no idea. I don't know
Oh,
anything
she
about
did
drugs.
ketamine?
Yeah, she's high on ketamine.
Oh,
Like a liquid you drink? Or...
Don't know. I'm not the person to ask. I don't do drugs.
it's funny when you talk to
Holy
someone who doesn't know
shit,
drugs. You're
yo.
like, do you
I
smoke
don't.
it? Do you inject it? And they're like,
That is a very good
The
question.
one thing I will say though is that like that was like the worst experience of my life. Like it was terrifying
Sounds
as fuck. Like you
terrible.
felt like like I said, I thought I was dead.
You did too much.
But when you fucking overcome it though, you're like, holy fuck! Like I actually came out of it and I'm normal and like.
Says the guy who has PTSD now.
Oh well, it's a bad experience. Like when you have a bad experience, you're gonna. Be
I
like,
heard
what
that
the fuck?
Molly
but,
helps with PTSD.
But
I need to get high to get
no, but,
overcome
like,
getting high.
I was like so
we'll
proud that
see.
I actually like got over the anxiety part. Like I figured out in my head, like I'm like I just gotta go to sleep, and I fell asleep and I passed out.
That's the answer to fucking 90% of life
Yeah,
problems.
so, like,
Shut it
I-
down and
I
just turn it
figured
back
it out,
on.
Your brain's like,
And
your
I-
brain's just
like,
like, oh, you fucker,
dude,
I gotta fix everything.
The
now.
biggest thing is because I'm just like my biggest fear is obviously just dying. So that's why like I think that was part of the trigger too. I'm like, oh fuck, like am I dying? And I was freaking out about it. So to overcome that, I'm like, oh
okay.
fuck, like I feel like way better now than I have. And I think it really was a start of me saying like, man, I do have some anxiety things that I never thought I had, or I was hiding them subconsciously. So now I can deal with it properly. And
I heard you can't lie to mushrooms.
dude, I don't know. Dude, none of us do enough drugs to know anything.
You go to the fucking superstore, you find the mushrooms.
This is
No,
the
if
thing,
you do
like,
mushrooms,
No, I have anxiety.
you can't. It'll bring everything out.
That's
like,
fucked up.
I'm
really.
actually like
It'll
even
bring
cool. Like
every
Like, you know,
insecurity,
there's
everything
no-
you suppress.
There's no locked.
Like,
you're, holding back.
yeah, you like not you're gonna go and like spill it out to other people, but like if there's anything you're suppressing that you just ignore.
Okay. So
It's
it's
just
not
like-
like if someone asks you a question, you'll
No,
tell the
that's not like
truth.
a
Yeah, it's not like a
It's
truth
like
serum.
if you're a very reserved person, but you have a lot of emotions
Yeah, if there's something
locked
deep
up.
down bothering you that you just choose to ignore, it's gonna come
So
out.
Well,
Sylvan
and
would be a fucking Broadway musical.
Hello, my baby.
and that's
Hello, my
that's the
honey.
other thing is
Hello,
that
my
that
right-hand
weekend,
girl.
leading into that weekend, it was such a shitty week or something like that, and I was like, I just want to get fucked up, and then. You kind of
And then
like
you did.
have that shitty weekend. You're like, sobriety's actually not bad. Like, it's actually,
You know, I'm perfectly
I'm
okay
okay
being
with
sober.
so being sober is pretty cool actually, and it's not as bad as I thought it was. So
So what if like I go to this prayer? Say if I go to any of these stores and be like, I just want to get barbecued.
and that's probably
Then
more
they'd be
of
like,
the-
what do you mean?
That's probably the
I don't
constraint.
know.
Okay, wait.
I don't do this stuff.
Okay, wait. So that's the thing is, let's try and narrow it down. Like, do you?
That's the thing. The people who actually work at the like dispensaries, they know their shit. Like
Yeah.
you, Jesus Christ.
I'm
dude.
sorry.
Okay,
Ah!
okay,
This is falling apart.
okay.
How did I
Christian,
not knock down your tower?
It just
It's,
depends.
I'm a carpenter. I know how to
there's,
build
there's
things.
What do you
different
mean?
strands.
Oh,
if you want
it's
to be
these
with
fucking
people
things.
and you do it together and you want to have the
It's those
giggles,
things-
Coming
you know.
towards you, just so you know.
I know. Let's come back.
Oh,
to
you
you.
spilled some.
Yeah,
You spilled some, you dick.
I spilled some.
Okay, so
Alright, sorry.
different
Anyways,
strains.
Yeah, there's 2 different strains.
Well, that's what. Yeah, that's the whole body and head. Well,
Yeah,
so it's like,
if you
all
want
right,
to
what
be
do you
group,
want?
it's sativa. If you want to be by yourself, then get indica.
I don't
No,
know.
no,
like,
no, 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 no. But I'm not agreeing with that though. You're talking the indica where it's the body high, right?
The indica is melting your couch. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not. I'm saying that's not always the I want to be by myself one.
No, but if you want to just do fuck all, yeah.
Is it moving?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get. Yeah.
All
Where's
right.
the towel? Or,
There's paper towel upstairs by the sink. Please, thank you.
Oh.
Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it. Don't get
But yeah,
PTSD.
literally,
Oh my God.
you could walk into any dispensary and like actually
like, I
speak
just
to
want to
someone.
casually get high on
Yeah.
weed and not have any consequences in the morning.
Yeah, every
That's how I feel because you know what? You drink beer, you drink 4 or 5 beer in the morning, you're waking up a little bit of a headache. But
Yeah.
with weed, I hear like if you just do it right, it's just like you don't.
You
have,
can get
there's
it.
no, there's no
Kinda
consequences.
But
in
no,
the
but
You can
you're
get a
a lot
hangover the
better.
next
But
day.
you're a lot better.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if you do a
Yeah.
buttload.
honestly,
no, I don't think about
anyone who works at a dispensary, they all smoke weed. They
Yeah, of
all have first-hand experience. They can tell you
Oh, why?
this is good, this
I would
is
say
not.
Because I just
if
want
you're gonna do it, you should go
the
with
fuck,
someone
man?
who's done it or does it quite often, and experience it with them, because they can kind of lead you through everything.
They can be the shepherd.
Yeah,
You
they-
go to the
it
store
does
and smoke
help.
it with
It
them?
does help. Like
Yeah.
you have to.
Then I got.
I had a really shitty when I was like 16. I did it and I had a really bad time, really bad time, and I never did it for 10 more years. Well, not 10 more years, but I think about
Dude.
8. But then I did it with Dan
Oh,
and
God,
some
I
other
always
people
forget
that I
about that
really
one. I
like,
never count
love
that
hanging
one.
out with. And it was like one of the best nights of my
Probably one of my
life.
better times.
So I
So
think
you
maybe
have to do it
start.
with people.
No, I think you should, like, if you're not really experienced in it, I think
Yeah.
you should try
I
with
just want to
people
watch.
first.
I want to get high and just watch Star Wars and see what it's like.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
your
you
You know how many
first
people
time-
you
I
can
would
get
probably
high
just
with
do
and watch
with
Star
someone.
Wars?
Yeah, because if you do have a bad trip,
Yeah.
there is someone who can talk you out of it.
Yeah.
If you're by yourself and you have a bad
Yeah,
trip,
it's not like I'm being an
you're on
asshole.
your own.
And the
Yeah, I
worst
think
thing
people
is,
are overthinking
never
it.
say you gotta calm down. That doesn't help. You just
But
gotta-
like
okay.
with any drug,
Yeah.
Really?
Ha-
Actually, that
Like I
even
think
sober
a
people.
perfect
Yeah.
example
No one
is to
likes
say,
to
"Hey
hear that.
Dan, you want to go get high and watch Star Wars?" Dan would probably be like, "Yeah, I'm down to watch Star Wars, get high."
Okay, I'll ask him.
Just so
like-
that you have some experience, and then once you get it, you can do it. But like,
So
Yeah,
my
I have
story,
no clue what the fuck
my
I'm
story
doing.
with Dan was we were doing bong rips,
Okay.
which is like fucking more
Oh,
hardcore than
yeah.
smoking a joint. Like smoking a joint, you can kind of control how much you get, but like
you
just
just
doing a
bomb every fuck,
fucking.
dude.
I think I did 2 solid bong
That's a
rips,
lot.
Yeah.
which is
That's
a
a
lot,
lot.
apparently. So I got fucked, but not as fucked as Matt.
yeah,
I was still me, but
But I'll just get sick.
no, well. So I think that
Yeah,
do
I
get sick,
greened out
but-
hardcore.
Yeah, I greened out a few times, but I think it was the body high one. So we're at Dan's place, and I thought I could stay there all night. Turns out he had to work that night, so I had to leave at some
Asshole.
point, which he didn't tell me. But anyways, we get fucking high, and we're sitting there watching TV, I think, and I'm sitting on his couch, and it got to the point where I'm sitting on his couch, and I'm like, okay, there's a glass of water on the counter. I'm like, okay, I want some water. All right, I'm just gonna reach my hand out and grab that water. Just gonna reach my hand. Yeah, just motivate yourself. Yeah, gonna reach that hand out. You're just gonna reach out, grab that water. Gonna have a nice tasty drink. And it'd take me fucking 5 to 6 minutes to motivate myself to move my hand.
Holy shit.
And then I grab the water and take a sip. And the worst one was, again, 5 to 10 minutes of me going like, all right, I'm just gonna lay down. It's gonna make everything better. I'm just gonna lay down on this couch. It's gonna be way fucking
Yeah,
better.
because you're
It's
trying
gonna
to
be
calm
comfy.
yourself down.
Yeah, I'm gonna be no. I just have to tell myself how to do something.
Oh my
I
god.
have to fucking explain myself 30 steps how to fucking move
you
myself.
were a goddamn adult. You were gonna start acting like it.
And so it takes me fucking 5 minutes to motivate myself. All right, lay down, man. And I finally timber, and I lay down, and immediately I hit the thing, and I fucking get vertical. I'm like, this is a bad idea.
Horizontal.
Holy shit, this is a bad idea. Get back.
Skinnies, like he gets
Fuck.
skinny.
But
I don't know, I
isn't
just
that
wasn't
kind of
comfortable.
like trying to talk yourself to calm down, kind of? Because
No, mine was entirely to motivate myself to do something.
So it was really motivated.
I wasn't like panicking. I wasn't anxious.
Oh, okay.
I was normal, but I just couldn't move my fucking body.
Jeez.
It was, and so that's the thing was people are like, oh, let's get high, and I think back to that one. I'm like,
what a dingleberry.
that sounds bad.
Yeah.
Why
Like,
would I want that?
Yeah, we can get high all day, and then fucking I gotta work tonight.
No, I think it was just I was so anxious. I was like, I want to get high. So I bugged him
Wasn't I
about
there
it.
with you?
No, it was just me and
Oh.
Dan that time. And so what ended up happening was he's like, well, I got to go to work, and I'm like, fuck, dude, I can't drive right now. So he drives me home in my car and then takes my car for the day.
Oh, no.
that's fair.
And he brought it back the next day. It was fine, but also that entire time the next day, like I woke up no hangover. I was fine the next day, and I woke up and I was like, Dan's got my car. I hope there's not a body in it when I get it back, because there's a possibility.
Yeah, by St. Paul's. Yeah.
But I still love my high school story. That was my best fucking weed story.
In high school.
Yeah, it was grade 11 or grade 12. One of the two, whatever. It was lunch, and I go with Ross. Oh, yeah, this is an official podcast, yeah. So I go with Ross. He was a pot smoker at the time.
Yeah, Ross.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we know him.
Nick
We all
Gonzalez.
know him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So go with Ross, and we smoke just like on the way to the Market Mall. There's a little park there. So we just grabbed a bench and smoked up, and I must have had like quite a few hits of a joint. Wasn't that much. Anyways, got pretty high. Whatever. We go to Market Mall, and the walk there was kind of tough. And the entire time I'm like, I just want something to drink, man. Like I just want to get something to drink. So we'll just go to the Safeway, buy a drink, whatever. So we go there, get in front of the Safeway, and there's some girls that Ross knows, and like she's like stops us because she just knew we were high. So she stops us, looks at Ross, stares at him, goes, "Your eyes are super fucking bloodshot. Like it's super obvious you're high." And then she grabs me and she's staring into my eyes, and I'm just like, "Oh, what's fucking happening? Who is this person? Oh my god!" She looks like, "You're okay."
Was she hot?
Not really. And then so
That's big negative.
yeah, that's a negative.
I wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating
Negative
crackers.
09.
I mean, at this point now, but anyways, yeah. So then, and then after that, and I'm like, dude, I can't go into Safeway. I can't do it. Can't do it. He's like,
I'm freaking out
Okay, yeah. And then I started freaking out. I'm like, oh, they're gonna know I'm high. I can't go in there. It's gonna be super obvious. Blah blah. I was like, okay, I have a juice box in my locker. Let's go back to my locker. Okay, so we fucking jaunt our way back to the locker. Oh, and the entire time I'm walking, I have to like, I'm staring ahead, and it'll start getting hazy, so I have to shake my head to clear things. So every about 10 steps, I'm like.
Oh.
So that was that. And we were outside my locker and there's people hanging out. And I remember specifically Stefan Gennari, he's just playing around. He goes up to me and he does like a shoulder check. And I just fucking panic. Like, I'm just like, and he's like, "Oh, dude, are you okay?" I'm like, locker. I was walking
Out of my way.
and to this day, I have no fucking clue how I got in my locker. Because you can barely get into those things. Like those locks, I fucking sucked at those. I couldn't get those in normally. But somehow
I got
open
really
it
good
up,
at it.
grab my juice box, start drinking, and like this has been a 20-minute adventure to finally get something to drink. And I start drinking, I'm like, oh, this is bad. I didn't want something to drink. This is terrible. And then I green out, start puking, have to call my mom to pick me up. She picks me up just at the end of lunchtime. I go home, I go to bed. I probably fall asleep about 1 p.m., wake up the next day at 7 a.m. in the morning, turn over, go back to sleep, and wake up at probably like 1 p.m. again.
Holy shit.
Or maybe not that. I slept like 18 hours straight.
What the fuck happened?
Greening out does weird shit, I guess.
That's like when what's his nuts cleaned out and puked all over Simon Abelhab.
Shit happens, man. Actually, I was going to say another thing, though, with, we were talking some of this stuff, like the way your brain's wired. It's always amazing to me like how much shit your subconscious does for you. So just last night. Yeah, it was just last night. I don't know if I ate something bad or whatever happened, but I went to bed about 11:30, and then I wake up. It was 12:30. I looked later, but I wake up, and it's just like you're laying in bed, and all of a sudden you're like, ah, and you're awake. Why am I awake? And then, oh, my stomach doesn't feel very good. Something feels off. You go to the bathroom and puke. I just like, how does your body fucking wake you up for that shit?
That happens often to you?
Not often.
Like every 5 days. Come on.
Just like every twice a day.
That
But
never happens.
It's
Normally,
consistent.
like, if my brain wakes me up, it's because I'm, like, cold and I've kicked all my blankets off and I'm like, God damn it.
It's crazy.
Do you guys
my
ever-
brain wakes me up at the same time every day.
really?
Like, it wake me up like 2 minutes before my alarm every day because I know if my alarm
Oh.
is not set, I'll wake up at like, say if I go to bed at 10:30, I'll wake up at 8:30. Like if my alarm's not set. But if I set my alarm for 6:45 Monday to Friday, my body, my brain will wake up at like 6:43.
Mine usually
Before
did.
the alarm.
Mine was usually 20 minutes before, and I'm like, yes, I still got 20 minutes.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's amazing, though.
Or I love waking up where it's like, oh, like I'm still tired. I'm like, oh my god, look at my phone. Like I'm dreading to see, is it gonna say like 6:39, and you see it says like 5:15. You're like, oh fuck yes.
My favorite actually is when you wake up and it's like 2 o'clock, and you're like, yes.
I
And
get
then you
so
wake
much
up again
time.
at 5 o'clock, and you're like, yes. And then you wake up at 6, and you're like, I still got an hour. And you go back to sleep, and you're so pumped.
Oh my god.
And you're like, this is the greatest thing ever.
I told you, man.
Man,
that
that is gonna fucking.
Is it gonna? Is
it's
that,
gonna go,
My
dude.
friends, is how
Please
you
don't
sleep.
break the chair. We only have 3 left.
what are all those chairs?
Oh, I mean, those are extras, but
No.
yeah, these chairs.
Oh, these shit bricks. And
Shit.
I have several
know
other
what
extra
it is.
questions.
Anyways, I think I
I
cut someone
love
off.
that TV, by the way, that reproduction TV.
Yeah. It'd be great if it actually did well.
What year is
You
that
can kill a
from?
guy with that.
You could kill a fucking group.
Like 2002.
Maybe even
Three.
earlier. Well, I don't know.
But back in the day, we
Dude.
all go to Rheal's house. Rheal's got the biggest TV.
Is that TV you're
Oh
talking
yeah.
about?
that's
Yeah.
the
Oh,
one.
when we were kids, that thing was fucking
It was huge.
It
massive
is huge.
compared to everything else.
How the fuck are you gonna get that out of this basement?
We're
Same
not.
way you got it in.
Yeah, it's-
We're
yeah.
not. This thing's burning down
Yeah.
with the house. Which sucks because I want to put a fucking TV there. It's the perfect
You
spot.
It
you
is.
still play that PS2?
I would use it every once in a while for DDR.
It's really good at
Oh.
collecting dust. Don't
Yeah,
you see?
but now it's pretty fucked up because it uses the 3 cables. What is that?
yeah, the
RCA?
aux cables.
Really?
What?
It doesn't have an HDMI port?
No, it's PS2,
no,
dude.
It's PS2s. They don't have it. No.
HDMI
no.
was not a thing yet.
Dude,
Yeah, and also that TV
it doesn't.
doesn't.
They just fuck. Like they're so old now that they just kind of don't even work as much. They don't even read the disc half the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
Like the
but no, it's
lasers
just
are
like
out on
well,
it.
for those one, it's just so much use.
Yeah.
They've gotten fucked over
Oh,
time.
that's
but-
what I mean. We all use it, and we always have it on. For remember when you left the button on, and you didn't turn the button in the
So you
back
couldn't
off.
say, oh yeah,
And
yeah,
it just
yeah.
like even on rest mode, it's like
Yeah.
he had to turn the button in the
Fucking-
back off for it to actually shut off.
Yeah. Fucking. I've had trouble with YouTube, man.
Yeah, no, I know, but
Some-
or hotspot, right? You can hotspot it too.
Yeah. Oh god, can you imagine the data on
Oh,
your
shit, yeah,
hotspot?
If you have unlimited data, it doesn't matter.
You don't have unlimited data. That's
They
what I'm
always
thinking
cap
about.
you.
I have unlimited data.
What? That's bullshit.
Yeah, you just gotta pay.
Wait, I
yeah,
have-
it's unlimited, but then they
They-
slow it down after 10 gigs.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you don't have to pay
How much
for
do
the
you
extra
use in
data.
a month?
Oh, way more than 10 gigs.
Are you serious?
Really?
Oh well, I don't see the point. If I have unlimited data, I just go and I stream like all my podcasts. Like I don't download the podcast. That's what it is most of the time.
Oh,
Yeah,
could
yeah.
you-
Or like,
does your
I'm not
work
gonna
on
lie to you. Like
Wi-Fi?
I do a shit ton of audio off YouTube. I'm playing the video, but I'm not watching it. I'm just listening to everything going on
Right.
because I'm driving, so I don't watch it. I just play
Oh,
it.
that's where it comes from. If you're driving.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that for when you drive for work?
yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Because at work,
So I
use
just listen to
Wi-Fi, so-
podcasts or listen to sports shows, and I just listen to it all day.
That's fair.
I'll let you know.
Do you have the
I'll let you boy.
Do you have the YouTube where you can shut the screen off?
No, you have to see. You could get it, but you have
That's
to pay
the-
premium,
fuck
and
that
I'm not gonna
shit.
pay for it.
And there's so I've tried like 4 different workarounds, and eventually they all get shut down.
You know what works? If you cast it to your TV, you can shut it off. You can run it to your. You can do other apps.
What?
Like if I'm at home, I have a smart TV.
Yeah.
I can just cast it to my thing,
Yeah.
and then I can exit out of it, use my phone like normal, but it's playing off my phone onto
You-
the computer,
man, like,
onto the TV.
I love YouTube, but YouTube is also bullshit. Like,
Oh, they fucked up hard, man.
yeah,
How's-
man. Used
oh,
to-
just the ads.
not even the ads,
Ads,
dude. It's like the
DCMA.
demonetization, so people are afraid to say things now.
Oh, yeah, didn't Joe say that they're already demonetized? Like
Yeah,
they're
they
not-
swear
serious?
like if you have this or that or
What was Game Grumps? It's like they had to get a minute in before they could swear or something
Yeah.
stupid.
like it's
Is that how it works?
That's currently how the algorithm
Yeah.
work because
Holy
there is
shit.
because
You
like
say
when
the
you think
word
about
fuck.
it from YouTube's side, there is hundreds of thousands of hours uploaded every second, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, it's retarded.
And they just don't like so they're using algorithms, but algorithms can't go through. Like some videos are fucking 40 minutes long.
possibility of child pornography and some weird fucked up shit with
Yeah, because
kids.
there's a lot of shit on YouTube.
Yeah.
There's a
Oh, for
dark
sure.
there's a dark
There's a
YouTube.
dark-
The
like,
dark YouTube,
yeah.
yeah.
There's a-
No, for
There's
sure.
a
But it's
dark
just like,
YouTube.
Oh yeah.
dude, if you go deep enough in that rabbit hole, it's...
You can do it in 12 clips.
I watch
Like
a
that
YouTube...
fucking Woody shit that.
Well, there's that's damn. That's kind of comedy,
that-
but
that's
no.
just trolls. Like that's
I watched,
a troll one.
I watched a YouTube video of guy. He's like, it only took me 4 clicks to get to the point where it's like it's young girls doing like gymnastics and stuff, and it's like this is fucked.
No, it's not even
And
just
like
that.
every
No, they, like-
comment is you like look at the profile and it's like a 45-year-old man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Taking
then
videos
there's
of
like
girls doing gymnastics.
dude, there's
Yeah.
like kids
Yeah.
YouTube too, like
Fuck.
where the recommended like stuff on kids stuff is fucked up shit. Like
Or yeah, there was that
Yeah.
like Spider-Man and Elsa shit that was really messed
Yeah.
Yeah,
up.
like
The what?
well,
Did
people
you hear about that? It was
okay.
like someone made the story or the show, and it was a Spider-Man and Elsa, like they were in
From
costumes.
Frozen?
Yeah, so they were in costumes, and it's just like I think it was 2 dudes doing it. I don't fucking
Yeah,
know. Or a
they
girl,
were tricking the YouTube algorithm so they would get into YouTube Kids, which always is advertiser friendly, always can make money, and so basically they were just going for a quick buck.
But they
there's,
did
like-
some weird fucking shit. Like
Yeah.
they had some weird stuff.
Like
Can you show me some of these videos, or is it?
no, they
you're
Uh,
gonna
once
gone,
YouTube
dude,
found
they're
out
gone.
about them, they
Oh.
axed
Yeah.
they axed like thousands of accounts.
yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, so the original topic
Yeah.
is so because they're trying to fight back
They were
against
what is essentially child pornography.
child pornography, somehow we're taking down some other stuff you had mentioned. We're just like
'cause,
swear words
like
or
they were like
the
they were like okay,
Benghazi.
now we're gonna go with an algorithm that's just going to blanket everything because there's no way in hell that we're going to be able to have enough people to go through every video.
Oh, for sure.
So now they're going with the algorithm. Algorithm is flagging shit that shouldn't be flagged.
Yeah.
There's just not enough people to
You
go
need,
and
you
go
need to
through
find
them.
sponsorships.
And then once the sponsors who pay YouTube to run ads realized that their ads were being put on Nazi propaganda, people were screenshotting Nike's ads on what is essentially white supremacist videos, tweeting at Nike going this is I didn't realize that this was your stance, and then Nike was nope,
Nazi
nope.
supremacist videos though.
People would actually
I was
believe
watching
it,
my
though.
daily Nazi
Because if I
video.
saw a Nazi white supremacist video and there was a Nike ad before it, I'd be like, okay, in my mind, there's no correlation
but
between
you're
Yeah.
a normal person.
Oh, okay.
People are stupid.
Yeah, people are stupid. Yeah.
So then
Oh,
Nike's
okay.
That's a
we
big
can't
part of
have that. That is seriously damaging to our brand, even though they have
That being said, that is true. That is true though.
And then
Like seeing
Oh,
a tweet,
come on.
fuck.
If they're paying for the ad, they should know what.
Yeah, and so then
that's fair.
Nike pulled their ads there's so many big companies pulled their ads off YouTube, so YouTube was like, okay, we have to make more stringent ad policies. All of a sudden, a lot of people were getting flagged for swears or
No, it's just
yeah.
amazing to me that it went from we're trying to stop child pornography to stopping news about, say, the Benghazi, Palestine. It's just how did the algorithm get to that point? What the fuck happened there?
I think it has to do with evil. Didn't Google have some kind of stance about
someone's talking
evil
about
or
Oh, that
something?
used to be their stance.
The other
Don't do
issue,
evil
too, is
or
that you
something.
have-
But they changed that.
It's a lot more left wing, I think, too, right?
YouTube is damned if they do and damned if they
Yeah.
don't.
Oh
'Cause
no,
if they don't take
YouTube's
any
in a
action,
bad spot.
then they're complacent.
they're
If they
damned
do
if
take action, everyone on the platform is angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
No, they're fine.
we can't do
And
nothing. We
it's
can't
it's
do
the only
anything.
thing that's ever done anything like this,
Yeah.
right? There's nothing else to kind of compare. Or,
It's almost like we're kind of part of
But
the
you know what-
problem.
you know what else is
Everyone
fuck-
wants to release a
I think-
podcast. Everyone wants to release
I
a
think
video.
I think Twitch is
But
fucked.
we are not. We don't get any AdSense off any of our videos. Our
No,
videos
we're
don't run
trying.
ads.
Yeah. But
Sponsored by my big ass dick.
coming 2019.
Coming now.
Does it mean that entertainment has probably been demonetized already?
But dude, Twitch.
No, we just don't have any AdSense.
Yeah, yeah. So we can't
is
get
it-
demonetized. But Twitch, man, I feel like they're slowly declining too.
Yeah.
With all the big streamers leaving.
Yeah, big streamers leaving.
They've made
Plus,
some stupid
This
decisions too.
is the thing that pisses me off though, is that they go to Mixer and they're like, I just love the community of Mixer and blah blah blah. I'm like, dude, fuck, it's the same thing.
They
like,
paid me
Yeah.
so many zeros.
Yeah. It just made sense, right, to partner with Microsoft. You're like, no. Microsoft paid you a lot of money.
The weird one that concerned me was that Courage JD went to YouTube Gaming.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
a weird one for me because he was
Yeah.
with
He was massive on Twitch.
Yeah, he was massive on Twitch.
He was
but,
with Ninja and shit.
Oh wow.
but it was at the same time that Markiplier did a live stream, and he was asking the viewers to because he was doing this interactive show essentially, where the audience would choose which way he went. You'd
Oh,
spam
I
a
see,
red
yeah.
emoji if you want to go right, or a green emoji if you want to go left.
Yeah.
Well, people who were spamming those emojis just had their accounts literally deleted.
Oh yeah,
Their
the
Google
thing.
accounts,
Yeah.
their YouTube accounts, just everything, just deleted, and they were appeal it, denied, appeal it, denied, can't get it back, can't.
Because they were just trying to vote on something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
and
just
their Gmail. Some people were from
yeah,
This is
work,
a
for
YouTube
work. Yeah,
live stream?
it was a YouTube live stream. Markiplier.
That's
So
fucked up.
and he was he was mad.
Yeah.
Well,
Because
yeah.
it's his audience, and he was literally. It wasn't even they were
Yeah.
spamming drawn dicks in emojis. It's no, it was either red or it was green.
Yeah.
There was nothing
It's-
why is this happening to us?
It's smart for Courage, though, because then he's the biggest thing on that platform. For live streaming.
Yeah, but if they're gonna do that to
Yeah.
the live audience,
No.
then his chat isn't
But
gonna be. accurate.
that's the thing. It's not as good as Twitch is the one who I think perfected it first, right? But
Twitch chat.
Twitch
Well,
chat
they don't.
perfected anything.
it's not perfected, but it's
Except for
streamlined
the
very
battery,
well.
Jesus.
It runs well, and obviously you
And
just
all
get
trained,
you
but
get mods in your chat and they figure
Yeah.
shit
Yeah,
out.
but those mods are employed by you as
Yeah.
a streamer.
no, for sure.
Yeah. No,
Not
I mean
by
you're
Twitch.
right. Twitch
Yeah.
fucking pioneered this shit.
Yeah, and they've done a really good job, is what I
They've
mean.
done
right?
incredible.
I still think, if I go anything, it's Twitch. I just go on
Yeah.
Twitch.
Oh, Twitch is the main one now. It'll take some time
Yeah.
before we move on.
But,
Unless,
but
you
they're
were
getting
there
their
for-
asses
yeah.
kicked because Mixer's become more lucrative, right?
Yeah, Mixer,
I don't get it.
Mixer has the Microsoft backing.
Yeah,
That's
and
crazy.
and that's
Back.
one of them is King Gathalion. He was a pretty big Twitch streamer, and he's got a charity. And he's like, well, it just makes sense with me to actually go to Mixer because then I can also get the backing for my charities. I have like a sponsor and all that. I'm like, yeah, I get it, but they also don't lie. They paid you a fuck ton of money.
Yeah.
If you have anything like 8,000 viewers daily, like averaging that's a shit ton of
That's
viewers.
a
That's pretty good.
Like and for any game, like not just one game, that's a
Yeah,
lot
for
of
money.
fucking viewers.
The Red Letter Media guys have a gaming thing.
Media.
Yeah, they have a gaming sub channel.
Do they?
Rich Evans and that Jack guy have.
Huh.
I gotta find it now. I follow it.
But
I was just-
don't get me wrong. Google paid a shit ton of money to get JD to go over.
Yeah,
to
well, they had
Find
to.
my channels.
Fuck, that was what I was thinking. Where it's like, yes, having Microsoft as a backer is like a huge boon. You have incredible access to resource and all that.
Oh,
but
it's called Previously Recorded. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I laugh so hard every time I watch it.
Okay.
Like they did a whole thing on the Friday the 13th game.
Oh god,
Oh.
that was terrible.
There's a multiplayer one.
What?
Well, yeah, it was like
Or
only
I'm think-
online.
I'm thinking the NES.
Oh no! They put
Friday
out a new
13th.
one
Yeah.
Really?
where you like one person is.
Oh, it's like Slayer
Jason,
Man.
yeah,
or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Jason
And it's
and-
so fucking funny. Like, it's just them. It's like kind of like the streaming Twitch
Yeah,
thing,
just
right?
Yeah.
fucking around.
Oh, they did a Witcher 3 one.
Anyways,
Oh,
but
shit.
the counterpoint to that is like, yes, you have a lot of access to resources, but then you have the big corporation shutting you down on like, what they do, dick emojis in Twitch chat. We can't do that. And it's just like you ruin. It's not AstroTurf. Like community built.
Mixer is more PG. It seems.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, like
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like, there's really no reason for half the shit on Twitch chat,
No,
and like,
but it. All right, I'll almost reference it like strange reference. It's not the right reference, but like when Twitch played Pokemon.
yeah,
It's this revolutionary idea. It spawned fucking so much memes and Twitch chat and blah 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 and like all these ideas and stuff. It's like that's one of those things where that's grown from community. That's homegrown.
Yes.
That's one thing I think of the difference between Mixer and Twitch is that Twitch is a strong community together of a lot of
Yeah,
viewers.
and they'll let a lot of things go. Whereas someone in Microsoft might have been like, "Whoa, we got to shut this down."
but that's
this
the thing.
isn't
Like,
normal.
Twitch
This
plays
isn't right."
Pokemon will never happen again.
No.
That was a
was a
one
phenomenon.
time diamond in the rough
Yeah.
idea
Yeah,
that they tried to recreate. Like Fish plays Pokemon, like didn't do well.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, it's like it's one of those things where someone comes with an idea, and on Twitch, everyone has the freedom to do whatever the fuck they want for the most part.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, let's run with it. Fuck it. Whereas someone from Microsoft might go, no, that's not what we're
See,
looking
that's
for.
the thing.
Shut it down."
Microsoft is going for not like a community base, but for a streamer based platform. You're there
Yeah.
for the personalities. You're not there to interact with other. Like you can,
Yeah.
like, and don't get me wrong, like Shroud and Ninja still have their communities,
Yeah.
but it's not their communities
burped
aren't
into the
aren't
mic.
there for.
This isn't official.
Yeah.
But the other
Next
thing
time.
though too is like think about Twitch. Twitch was Justin TV. Justin TV was just fucking streaming illegally off everything.
Yeah.
Like that's what it was like. If I wanted
That's
to
where
try
we
to
all
find a
start.
Leaf game and I couldn't get it, it was blacked out. I would go on Justin TV and try to find a link to like that someone was streaming the Leaf game.
Yeah, they were all
Like
streaming.
they were everywhere. Like they were into sports and TV and all that.
And then
it
they
wasn't
kinda
just. And
focused
then
into
they
gaming.
kind of just went into gaming.
I
and,
mean, because they
Is
were
that
hit by
Twitch
too
in
many cease and
general?
desist.
yeah.
Which makes sense, yes.
Yeah, and then Twitch got bought by Amazon for
Did they?
fucking billion, like or $500 million. Yeah,
Oh, it's an Amazon thing now.
that's why you get Amazon Prime, dude.
That makes
Prime
sense.
subscription.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. But it's also funny how like you're right. That's what they used to be as Justin TV, and Twitch
Yeah.
is now like gaming. and all that.
That's why like it just seems like it's different, right? Because it's like people are all like some of them already knew what Twitch was back in the day.
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
It's just like
Old
get the
school.
grittier, like dirt, like everyone's trolls there, and like that's just
Oh,
the way it is. Right?
It's always different when you're there. at the
Mixer is
beginning.
definitely like more of a family kid thing. You're going there for the personalities.
Yeah.
Like fucking. Don't tell me though. Like Shroud doesn't really have a personality. He's just really fucking good at games. He's not a very good personable person. Like he's just like.
Yeah,
but he's
you-
so good.
See, that's the thing. Like people
Yeah.
like that side of him because even in like
Yeah.
the most like stressful of situations,
He's the same guy.
He's stone cold face. He's,
He's
completely calm.
But he's super good, and you're
But
like,
he's so
You
good.
can't deny it. And then there's Ninja, and I'm like, I don't even know why, because he was good at Fortnite. I think is the reason.
He was good at PUBG. He was good at.
Yeah, but
I think
like,
he's good at.
his personality is shit too. It's not
yeah.
very good. And then he just
And then there's Tim the Tap Man,
he's
who is
hilarious.
literally just
Lupo's hilarious.
He's
too.
like their personalities. They're not gamers.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're shit.
yeah.
Yeah, they suck at gaming, but they're just funny.
That's funny. I was gonna say that's almost like Bulldog.
He'll be the
Just
next
descended
one to go.
into
He's
Twitch
definitely
chat.
going to be
Pretty
the
much.
next one to go, or unless Twitch like makes him an offer.
Hey, they're
Make me
gonna
an
have to start, or else
Yeah.
they're gonna start losing even more.
I think we're allowed to say that. It's not official.
Forward.
This is a not official cast. Not that it changes much from our official cast.
10-3. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Pretty sure I've said retarded a few times in our official cast.
Considering just earlier you were like, I'm fucking retarded.
Well, I am fucking retarded, so it's legit. I can say it because I am it.
I live it.
Although not it's legally.
Oh.
Or I'd get paid.
So I feel like Canada is so divided when it comes to culture, just because we're so few and we're spread out
Yeah.
so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That maybe where he grew up in what, rural Ontario?
Did he?
That's kind of like where he grew up.
Mm.
I don't know. Is that where he grew up? Ontario?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so say in Ontario where he grew up, that's a thing. Everyone wears the poppy. It's a thing. But say if you go to Saskatchewan, not so much a thing. Maybe other people celebrate or remember.
Yeah, but
remember
it
say
could be.
different way.
It might not even be that. It could be just that his dad went to war. Like,
Could
it
be
could
that
be
too.
anything that
There's a lot of
makes
things,
it important to him. Yeah.
Of course, but I mean, but also it's like places in Canada do things differently. So maybe somewhere in Saskatchewan, like maybe BC, they don't wear the poppy as much. Maybe they do other things. Maybe people switch their Facebook banners to it, or maybe they do something different instead of wearing the poppy. Just because you're not wearing the poppy doesn't mean you're not remembering.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
So it's just a
but
difference.
just assuming that
I think
everyone
the
has to do
biggest
same.
issue is not even just the poppy. Like, I think that no matter what, I think that this should be like one of the most important days of the year. Remembrance Day.
Yeah,
I
of
honestly
course.
do. Like, I think that every store should be closed on Remembrance Day. I mean, where could we might not even be here without what people do.
Yeah.
right?
It's true.
I like
We'd
that-
all be
it's like-
speaking German.
Like,
Don't
yeah,
say
you know,
Frost.
like I don't understand how
That's not
you can
true.
have, you know,
We're not even close.
you know, Christmas Day is the only day that, but I think Remembrance Day is just as important. Like, I really do.
And I think that's kind of a problem. Not to go against you or anything like
Yeah.
that, but it's just everyone has such different values. Where you say to you, Remembrance Day is the most important day, whereas I could say Halloween Day is the most important day.
No, for sure. And but I'm just stating, yeah.
I
yes,
know.
It's my
I
opinion.
say Tuesday.
But when you think in theory, like,
Every Tuesday.
what that day is
Taco
about,
Tuesday.
like it symbolizes so much more. Like,
Oh no,
it's-
you have
like
a
if it's
great
on
backing.
par with like Easter if you're religious, right? It's
Dude, it's
something
more-
that it
oh,
symbolizes
actually, yeah.
like sacrifice, right? It's
This is real people who have died for us, died
Yeah.
for a cause,
millions of people, not just like,
gave lives.
and it's not
Like,
just the
that's-
Canadian troops. It's like
to
everyone.
Everybody, and
Yeah.
man, times change.
Man,
It's just-
if you actually go back and you watch
Yeah.
the old Bugs Bunny movies,
Oh yeah, they're pretty.
or
fucked
like
up.
the cartoons,
Yeah.
they are
Which
horribly racist.
That's Jason showed me the Splash Mountain at Disney. It's
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
one of the
yeah,
rides.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
based off a movie called Song of the South, and you can't even find a copy of it because it's like got a
Disney
lot of
destroyed
race-
it.
Yeah, it's got a lot of
Really?
racist undertones and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So, but that's the thing is some of the stuff I think on Disney Plus where they're like, I think before the movie starts or they have a
Yeah,
little
they have
thing at
the
the beginning
thing
where
that's
it's like this reflects the thoughts of the time. Yeah,
taking it out would be like pretending it never happened.
The issues too are like
we can't pretend that shit.
like
didn't
you could
happen.
say something, but that then automatically you're a racist or you're this or this. But like, I mean, you could have said something in the heat of the moment you weren't thinking. Sometimes you are
Yeah.
like it could be a joke, right? Like
Yeah. No, fair enough. My parents are down in the States right now, and yes, I do want to visit them, but
Yeah,
don't want to
but
stay
it's-
there.
it's
So
the
they
States.
always just stay in Yuma. That's the only place.
Pretty much. 1 year they
Actually,
went to
no.
Florida.
I'll be honest. Like I'm more
What's in
terrified
Yuma?
to go to the
It's just desert,
States than
isn't
I
it?
am
Yeah.
anywhere else.
They fucking take their quads out in the desert and rip around.
So at some point, the recording just ends abruptly midway through a sentence, and it's kind of like the Sopranos episode. I just wanted to say thank you for joining us again, and remember, this episode was brought to you by Jayson's Stupidity. If you see him in public, point and laugh. He'll know why.